our wines go very well with food because they are not overwhelming in alcohol. They are not overwhelming in tannins. So they actually go very well along with all kind of food actually, especially seafood for the whites and for example this wine with lobster and something like that. It's tremendous because the acidity cleans your palate and makes you hungry for the next bite.
Have you found there's been a bit of an increase in the interest in the more oaked Sauvignon Blanc to the...
Well, we had some terrific write-ups about this wine, and all the time we show it to people who understand wine. They just rave about it, and so it's easy to sell.
That's always good.
Now,
Yeah.
this is a Pinot Noir. It's a 2004 Reserve Pinot. And I give you the Domainai to compare. That's 2005 Domainai. In 2004 I didn't make a Domainai because that was a year where we had a huge amount of grapes on the Pinot. We cut 50% green down, but we still had more than normal at the vintage. So this wine is has got very elegant mouthfeel, and but it's not as dense as it should be for a Domainai, because people who are used to our Domainai Pinot, they want a substantial Pinot which has got a bit of punch in it. Pinot Noir reacts very strongly on yield. If the yield is too high, it's a thin wine, most of the time not in balance between acidity and alcohol. Therefore, it's very important that you limit the yield in Pinot Noir.
Oh, okay. And so what stage do you do that? What stage do you
Well,
prune out?
it starts with pruning. We don't leave too much on the arms. You know, we have got single guyot, and we lay down about 8 buds. And then, when normally you should then get about 16 grapes. Sometimes you get 3 grapes on one cane, and then we cut it down. Also, when the cane is not growing fast, and we cut down the second grape, because we need about 1 square meter of foliage exposed to the sun in order to ripen a kilogram of grapes.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's sunlight which ripens grapes, it's not heat. In the second year of maturation, the wines come down here in this climate-controlled cellar, which is kept at 14 degrees all year round, and therefore there is not much movement in the wine, and we get all the precipitation down, so we can actually then bottle the wine without filtering, because filtering always takes a bit out of the substance of the wine, so I try to avoid the filtering.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, you've got. So how many litres would you have down here?
Sorry?
So how many litres, what sort of literage would you have down here amongst you?
We produce in a normal year, about 60,000 bottles. That's 5,000 cases. And we've got always 3 vintages in the cellar. The current vintage, the vintage before, and then once the wine is bottled, we keep it another year before we start selling. We sell now the 2003 Domaine Cabernet and the 2004 Stam.
Oh, okay. Right, so it is quite a long time between production and
That's
actually
right,
having your...
Yeah. But you know, it's a wine which needs a bit of bottle age, and when people put them away and try them in 10 years' time, they will be surprised how good they are and how smooth they get with age.